Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tash Sardi and I'd love for you to get ready with me. So let's get to it. As you can see, my skin is very irritated. I've been wearing my face mask to go out, to go to the supermarket, and this has caused a reaction on the bottom part of my face. So wherever my face mask is set, I have some spots and some irritation. I'm gonna start off by putting my hair back and just go in with a lip scrub. This is just to get rid of all that dead skin and to make my lips smooth. So I'm preparing my lips for my lipstick. I'm going in with the Sugar Rush by Tarte in the shade Best Bud Peony Lip Balm. This is very hydrating and I'm using it right after my lip scrub to keep my lips hydrated while I do the rest of my face. So I did my brows off camera and I'm gonna go in with the shade Moody, and this is from the Colourpop featuring iluvsarahii Through My Eyes palette. It's a beautiful green shade and I'm really just applying the shade onto my lids to give it a very blended out, buffed out, green, smoky eyeshadow. I'm dipping my brush into the shade Inside Job. This is from the Morphe featuring Jaclyn Vault palette. It's the Dark Magic palette out of the series, and it's a beautiful dark green shade that I'm using to create depth on my eyelids. With the blending brush, I'm just going to go over that shade that I just applied and just blend it out a little bit so that it's less harsh. I'll be going in with the P. Louise eyeshadow base in the shade 01, and I'll be using a flat tip brush to apply this, thus creating my cut crease. P. Louise eyeshadow base has created a tacky surface, which allows me then to go in with my shade Emerald Dream, which is from the Colourpop iluvsarahii palette. And again, I'm going to go back in with the shade Moody and just go over the line of my cut crease. And the same on the other side. I'm going to go in with a fluffier brush just to blend out the edges of that. Be dipping my finger into the Hank & Henry Living in Color palette, and I'm using the shade Petty Cock. To highlight my brow bone, I'm using the shade Poof. This shade is in the Dark Magic Jaclyn palette. I'm coating my lashes with the Damm Girl 24-Hour Mascara, and this is by Too Faced. I'm gonna then dip in a flat angled brush into the shade Temptress. Again, this is by the Jaclyn Vault palette. You can then get the same effect of a lash curler by pressing your lashes up once your mascara has dried. Let's prime our face now and prepare it for our foundation. I'm going in with the Pur 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. A very important step for this look was just to cover all those red spots that I did get from wearing a face mask, and I'm just going in with the Maxfactor Color Corrector. This is in the green shade, just to hide all the red spots and the red and ruddiness around my cheek area. For foundation, I'll be going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade Vanilla. This is my favorite foundation. I highly recommend this foundation. It's a drugstore foundation, and if you're on a budget, it's a great staple. I'm using a brush to apply the foundation and to spread it, and then we'll go in with a beauty sponge to then get that seamless finish and to blend it in. I'm going in with a new product, which is the Maybelline New York Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer in the shade 15 Light. I really like this product. It's a new one, so I had to try it out. And for a full coverage concealer, it didn't feel very heavy and it sat nicely on my skin. I'm gonna use my beauty sponge just to blend that in and give it a seamless finish. To set my concealer, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite setting powders. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Sugar Cookie. I'm going to be contouring my face with the Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette, and I'm going in with the shade Angle. As you can see, I've created an angle down my cheek, I've contoured my forehead, and I'm just going to go ahead and contour my nose. To heat up my face, I'll be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which is my all-time favorite bronzer, and use this together with my World of Blushes palette by Benefit with the shade California, just to give it that sun-kissed look by going in a little on my forehead, on my cheeks, a little on my chin, and on my nose. And then just wipe off all of that setting powder that I used with a very fluffy powder brush. I'm going back in with the shade Moody to line my lower lash line and to join the top shadows with the bottom lash line. And I'm going in with the blending brush just to buff that out and soften the edges. Now that my eyes are done, I'm happy with how I've created the eyeshadow look. I'm going to go in with some mascara and just coat my lashes. And again, I'm going back in with the same mascara I used earlier, which is the Too Faced Damn Girl 24-Hour Mascara. Like everything else, I'm going back in with my Hydrating Lip Balm by Tarte, which is the Sugar Rush Lip Balm. I'm going to hydrate my lips, and it acts as a primer before I put on my lipstick. I'm using the highlighter Cookie by Benefit along the apples of my cheek and just drawing that out. With my Morphe M516 brush, I'm going to use that just to highlight my brow bone. Along my Cupid's bow, and just bring that all the way up. And buff it out with a fluffier brush. For my inner corner, I'm going to be going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette again, and I'm going to go in with the shade VIP. And I'm just going to place that by tapping it with a pencil brush on my inner corner. For lips, I'm going to be going in with the Sephora brand Cream Lip Stain, and I'm going in with the shade Marvelous Mauve, which is number 13. This is a dark nude shade, which is almost the color of my natural lip. Well guys, that completes this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I really hope that you like how I transform my irritated face mask skin into this green emerald look. And leave a comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Nope, cut. You like how I chant? Blah, 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 blah. like, comment down below.